Yo, what up everybody? Yeah, I'm actually gonna do this video real quick and let me interface this out. Hold up. Uh okay. This is a website if you are a targeted individual, if you feel like you're being targeted, you're being gang stalked. Okay? This website is gonna help you beat gang stalking. Alright. Am I gonna show you how to beat gang stalking in 10 minutes? I've already shown you, okay, everything you need to see. This website right here, I will post it in the description link box, so I'll just copy it right now so I can make a note of that after I'm done recording the video. I will put that as a link. This is where you want to go to, and you want to scroll down, and if you don't know what Bio API is, let's just get the definition really quick. Bio API, according to Wikipedia.org, Biometric Application Programming Interface is a key part of international standards that support systems that perform biometric enrollment. So for more of the definition of Bio API, but we can all get it established that it is biometric application programming interface. Good. Now this website right here is not for the faint-hearted, but it also it's gonna shatter a lot of myths you got about gang stalking and a lot of disinfo. Disinfo is the key. Okay, so it goes from direct to monitor, controlling of someone remotely with or without their knowledge. That's very important. Okay, with or without their knowledge. It is a lot of fucking people being controlled remotely without their own knowledge. Okay, do you think that the European Union in America spent billions of dollars on a brain initiative to just throw money away? Do you think that all of this neural interface, neural network, and all of this stuff that they're creating with synthetic telepathy and these, you know, transhumanism type technologies? First of all, let me read this to y'all real quick, okay? Crazy talk. We know that a lot of targeted individual websites or a lot of TI chat rooms, they all full of perps that act like they targets. And I've been a victim. Not I wouldn't say I've been victimized, but you know I had some shit like that happen to me where this woman, she was online, she was talking crazy, just talking, going live on the chat. She was from like New York or New Jersey, I guess from New York. And you know the next time I went in her chat room, I was giving up helpful information, talking to people, trying to help people, you know, trying to give people answers to, you know, not trying to act like I know everything and I got all the answers, but I mean, if I could help someone to understand it, that's that. If I'm further in the program or if I've been through the program and I see a person going through it and they asking me the same questions that I experienced, of course I'm gonna try to help them to see, like, you know, if they could, you know, find a different way to see things. You definitely have to look at things from a broader perspective with this shit, okay? Definitely, because their whole goal is to make you look crazy, and they will go to great lengths to make you look crazy. Okay, now a lot of this shit that these people got on these fake websites are crazy talk. Okay, now listen to how they describe crazy talk. This website has a lot of truth for someone to handle. Don't expect most people to be able to comprehend it. If 2% of the population thinks, 3% think they think, and 95% would rather die than think. Which percentage are you in? Remember the world was flat at one time and you were insane if you thought otherwise. So that's a good opening, you know, little preface. But anyway, you can go right here to the program and gang stalking. I strongly suggest that you just don't uh, go to just that and just read that. Like, read the physical proof, the summary, go through the media references, go through the bio API details. The bio API details are really going to help you out because it's nanotech that they're using to target you. Um, and not only that, there's triggers and everything. This is what this is talking about, in cola and food and energy drinks and the things we consume. Um, and it talks about meat, it talks about drugs, it talks about how the handlers, they, you know, You're gonna see, man. It's all a joke. All the cars following you, missing one hubcap, the people pretending to be angry with you. It's all a joke, man. It's all to get you to choose between love or fear, and it sounds really crazy, but this is the type of psychopathic, high technocratic Orwellian games being played with the commoners' lives, okay? Who call themselves so-called targeted individuals, but really what happened is they became a toxic individual. And you know, with toxicity, it must be contained in quarantine. So if you're being gang stalked and you're a targeted individual, you basically are being quarantined. That's what the isolation is for. Listen, this is gonna help you. I'm not telling you something that's gonna disinfo you. I'm really not. Okay. There's also uh, some media references, and there's a few. If you can find, I really don't know if I'm gonna have the time to look for this, but if you go around on this site and you read through some of this, they got movies. They got, he's really into this extra perceptive type of like projection from predictive programming, and he has a lot of valid points, people. Okay, but there's one part where he is has these MP3 files that you can download. I strongly suggest you download those MP3 files and listen to them. Go through this entire site, spend a few hours, read through this. Okay, this is the most important information you ever going to find online about gang stalking. I kid you not. I would not do a video on this if that was not the case. Where we at now? 7 minutes approaching. Good. Okay, so I'm not going to actually talk anymore about this bio API. And you really need to actually read this yourself, okay? And he has these phases where these handlers set up these scenarios, and as harsh as it may seem, they can't hurt you without helping you. They have to help you in some kind of a way. There's think about this, okay? On this in this people in this world that say, "What can you do? There's nothing you can do about that." They're weak-minded as horrible people, okay? There's a solution for every problem in this world. For every problem that is created, every enigma, there is a viable solution to it. Okay? How far are you willing to go to find it? Um, and I'm just being honest with you, this is not something that you can just say, oh well, this person was standing on the corner with a red shirt. That person drove up with their hand out of the window. This red car drove past me. That one car, this is nonsense, people. This is ridiculous, okay? What's happening to you is you're being manipulated, and while you think that your environment is reacting to you, you are reacting to your environment. All right. Now, I'm not trying to blame people, or I'm not trying to put all. I'm not saying people are not stalked. People are stalked in an organized manner. Okay. The technology is stalking us all. Okay. So there's no need to start crying and screaming about a few people following you. Now, if people are standing outside of your house and they're waiting for you, and they're smirking at you, or they're waving, you know, uh, they're waving weapons at you. I mean, of course, these things happen. Of course they do. I mean, the world is getting sicker and sicker every day, right? But what I'm trying to say is that most of it is all about psyching you out, faking you out, and trying to basically gaslight you through advanced technology, advanced nano neural interface. And it's all about them really seeing how you react. This is pretty much what I can say really just for the last minute, okay? This is more like a behavioral modification program and less like stalking people and trying to harm people. It's not the goal of the program. The goal of the program is to get you to self-destruct, but really is to see what you're going to do. Is to test you. Are you going to choose this? Or are you going to choose that? Are you going to choose insanity? Or are you going to choose liberation? Are you going to choose mental illness? Or are you going to choose to be healthy in the mind? So it's kind of like they're not doing this to you, you're actually doing it to yourself. At least that's how the perps will put it, okay? Could be unfair. Of course it is unfair. It's unfair for anyone, and this is why they have to help you, because they can't impose something on you that you didn't want. It wasn't to your consent. Check the website out. Tell me what you think, and I hope you guys get enough to free yourselves from the mental psychopathy of this program.